Ahoy there, Hearthstone fans! I'm Dead Broke Nerd, and this is my aggressive hacking deck. It is a Quest Warrior deck, and it is to be played extremely aggressively, kind of harkening back to the old Pirate Warrior days. I've been playing this, actually having a surprising amount of success with it. I didn't really... I still don't know how good the quest is, but Aggro Warrior seems to have some legs on it, especially with the inclusion of the new Livewire Lance, as well as Restless Mummy being able to clean up the board a little bit. So this actually kind of blends like Aggro, Pirates, and Rush. It doesn't really use like any of the South Sea Captains or anything, although Captain Greenskin would be an excellent inclusion to this deck. I just don't feel like crafting it. But let's talk about this. Basically, what you're trying to do is get down some early weapons so that you can start attacking. You use the quest Hack the System, which as soon as you attack 5 times, this will resolve and you will get your Anrafet's Core. And Anrafet's Core is 2 magicka, or 2 mana, and it will summon a 4/3 and then refresh if you then attack. So the ordering is really important there, but ideally, this gives your aggro deck a little bit of extra steam as it closes in on finishing off your opponent. Now, obviously, this is going to be susceptible to a couple different types of decks. I've seen Priest be able to slow this down pretty heavily, and I don't think this has a great matchup against Priest in general. I've seen, actually, the Druid... Quest Druid be able to play if they can get to turn 6, and usually you can't quite finish them before that consistently, and so if they're able to get to turn 6, I've seen them use the card that heals for 12 and summons a taunt. That's pretty much GG, but it actually has been taking down some mages, been taking down some rogues, like, Paladin. This deck's actually surprisingly decent, so I just figured I'd let you guys take a look at it, and yeah, I mean, basically, there's nothing in here that is going to be super surprising. South Sea Deckhand is charged when you have a weapon. Towncry pulls some rushes. Upgrade is kind of the MVP of the deck, right? It gives a weapon +1/+1. All the weapons are pretty solid. Woodcutter's Axe is the one that you can start with as early as turn 2. But Fiery War Axe is in here just for the big stats. Livewire Lance, though, that's the MVP because it summons lackeys, and lackeys are quite strong. Rabid Worgen gets pulled from the Town Crier, just allows you to clean up some trades with rush creatures instead of using your weapon, and the weapon usually wants to be hitting face, especially if it's already been upgraded. Dread Corsair can sometimes be free, and so you're playing this with the ideal of, okay, I've got my Fiery War Axe, this costs 1. That's pretty great. If I upgrade it, it costs 0. It just gives you that extra tempo on the board. Kor'kron Elite charges. Mortal Strike does direct damage. Restless Mummy has actually been pretty impressive. I think this is just one of the best cards, or one of the best warrior cards right now, frankly. Just the ability to clear something up and then go and clear another thing up, and it's a solid card. It also gets pulled by the Town Crier as well. You have Spellbreaker to hopefully remove some troublesome taunts in the late game if you can find it. I'm just running the 1 copy. This could also be a Captain Greenskin, or you could even go to 2 Spellbreakers. I'm running 1 Arcanite Reaper. Again, just be able to, if you can get Arcanite Reaper with an upgrade, that's pretty insane. That's like that's 18 points of direct damage if all of them go to the face. So I'm running the 1 Arcanite Reaper and the 1 Leroy. Like I said, nothing's that out of the ordinary here, but this has been the best way I've found of using the Hack the System Warrior quest, and it's been getting some surprise wins. I think the surprise factor of this is pretty relevant, but nonetheless, it's fun. It's kind of, it's very explosive, and between Heroic Strike and the Mortal Strike, this is actually a kind of a combo my roommate was talking about, but between the 2 of those, we're actually able to surprise our opponent with a big lethal push. So anyways, I'm going to play a game or 2. Hope you enjoy the video, and let me know if you give this a try or what is different is working for you for the Quest Warrior deck. Enjoy. Okay, going up against a Shaman. I largely think our matchup is solid here. Maybe Murlocs give us some trouble, but I think in general, this is a matchup that we actually are kind of hoping for. I think most of the Shaman decks that are being played right now, specifically like Quest Shaman, right? They're a little slow to start, and that's what this deck wants to take advantage of. Okay, the Mortal Strike was not a good pickup. This is a card we don't really want to see in the early to mid game. We want this in the late game. You know, we want to top deck this when we're looking for lethal. That's what this card exists for. It's a little clunky in that respect, I'll admit, but it's one of the best options, or one of the only options that really exist for that role. So that's kind of why the Mortal Strikes are in here. Our opponent finally finishes mulliganing, and looks like we're getting started. We're going to, of course, start with Hack the System. Get that started right now. And next turn we'll be able to play out the Woodcutter's Axe and start putting points onto it. Okay, yeah, it is Corrupt the Waters, so my opponent really wants to play this card here, huh? Alright, so we're going to play the Woodcutter's Axe. We're going to swing for 2. We're going to put a step onto our quest and pass.
Of course it's the right way.
Questing Explorer is going to come down. Gonna draw a card. Comes back over to us, and we pick up a Rabid Worgen, which is really a quite a solid pickup here. I would have had to swing face oh, actually we'll do that first. It doesn't matter the ordering. But it's going to allow us to move this over. We were going to lose that buff before, but now we get it onto our Rabid Worgen, which is pretty phenomenal. You know, I was gonna just swing and allow that to just be the play. Interesting. I was gonna just swing with the Woodcutter's Axe, replace it with the Livewire Lance, and be okay with losing that buff to keep the quest step going, but that was just a heck of a pickup. So what we want to do here is we're gonna skip a turn of using our weapon, which sucks, but we're gonna use the Mummy in order to keep that pressure up. So we're actually dealing more damage, because we're keeping our Rabid Worgen alive, and then of course the Mummy actually comes back to life. You can see how that works. Alright, looking at next turn, we have the Livewire Lance Dread Corsair. So that worked out really nicely for him, and then there's an Earth Shock. Opponent's using a lot of cards here. Evil Totem. I really don't like that. I think I have to get rid of that, which sucks, because I'd rather be connecting things face. Livewire Lance into upgrade into Dread Corsair is quite good. We're going to go ahead and do that. And do I want to... So I have a chance at picking up something that can deal with the Evil Totem. I have a chance of picking up the Kobold Lackey, which would be able to kill the Evil Totem. I actually think I may have to do that. Because I don't want to miss too much damage here. I'm going to give my opponent one more Lackey. Let's see what we get. We do get the Ethereal Lackey, so instead the Dread Corsair will come down for only 1. That's pretty solid. A 3/3 taunt for just 1. That's good value. Next turn, the Ethereal Lackey can give us all sorts of good stuff. Oh! Defender of Argus is really bad here. Now we have to go through it. Nah, I mean, I guess we were going to. Still, still doesn't feel great. I probably play the Ethereal Lackey first. Let's see what we pick up. Okay. Heavy Metal summons a random minion with cost equal to my armor, so nothing. Dr. Boomskeen gains me armor, something. Brawl, I think, is actually the most tempting here because it can remove guards or taunts in the late game when I'm searching for that last little bit of lethal.
I wonder.
None of these are great, but I'm leaning towards Brawl. I think I'll pick up the Brawl. Let's see if we can get another Rabid Worgen so we can connect it to the face. We got a Restless Mummy. Actually, that's better.
No tomb can hold me.
And we'll go 3 to the dome. Our opponent is at 15. We pick up another Lackey. It is it's a Witchy Lackey. I like the Witchy Lackeys. They're always pretty funny until they give you Doomsayers. Then they're not funny anymore. So what's cool here is my opponent clearly doesn't want to blow up my Restless One. What is that? Whenever you draw a minion, summon a 1/1 copy. That is a heck of a witchy lackey pickup, man. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Hex! We got hexed. Well, our guy got turned into a Froggo. And our opponent does finish the quest. We will finish the quest this turn. Let's see what we got. A Southsea Deckhand. I think I'm looking at a Brawl this turn. Maybe that's crazy. That might be crazy. I'm losing my value on the Deckhand, so maybe I play all of these in, and then I Brawl and see what's left amongst, you know, all of the stuff. I'm also gonna, I'm actually gonna finish the quest. Maybe I just, if I Brawl, then I can only tap the hero power. Maybe I wait one more turn. Summoning 1/1 copies of things isn't bad. Yeah, we're gonna not Brawl this turn, but we're gonna Brawl following turn. So this goes in. So I picked up Whirlwind, and I probably shouldn't have. I should have picked up the, what the heck? Oh, he's got a Fire Elemental in hand now, huh? Well, that's gonna suck. That's gonna suck. No, I should have picked up the Sweeping Strike, I think. But it's okay. None of those were good. Again, discovering spells with the Lackey and Warrior isn't that great. I think Lackey's one of our least favorites. Yeah, Brawl's looking good now. We're gonna... I love this. I love this thing. Okay. The Arcanite Reaper. Do we have lethal? Oh, we're close. Alright, so it's gonna be Anrefet's Core. Do I play the... Yeah, we're gonna go Core. Reaper, swing for 5, yeah. We could play the Witchy Lackey and evolve this to a 4-drop. That's probably worth it. Right? Just gets another 1-drop on the board. Well, we got one more health. The Mortal Strike here is nice. Oh, our opponent just drew a dang Life Drinker. It's going to be able to heal for 6. That's a heck of a top deck, dude. Come on, man. Killing me with these top decks, bro. Alright. It is unfortunate, but that's the way things go, you know? Do you have another weapon? Alright, so we Brawl now. And then we double here. We Brawl, we use our Core, we swing, we use our Core again. That's great. Core, swing, Core again. All right. So we have lethal from hand, assuming no taunts come up here, and also assuming no healing. But we're just gonna do one of these, you know. No healing, please.
I hope you like my
Uh-oh. Draws 2 cards. Oh, he picks up another Life Drinker. No! Oh, wait. He couldn't clear. That was all he could do. Oh, so we got it. Oh, my goodness. It feels so good. Wait, that's 4. 11. Yeah, okay, we got it. All right, great. There we go. I mean, you know, the shaman just never had a chance to get his legs under him, you know? Just putting them on the defensive from the get-go. meant that quest, it got completed, but at that point they're just desperately trying to hold on instead of putting their own, threats out themselves. So, yeah, oh my gosh, such a fun deck. Such a fun deck. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. And you're always welcome to put down your recommendations or suggestions in the comments below. And I will see you guys next time.